Today we're going to go over how to test your pump if you have power at the pump. Instead of trying to get to the back of the pump and testing behind there, because a lot of times it's too dangerous to kind of get this in. The spaces are way too small. So this is a good way of doing it. Now, I took the board out just so you can see it a little bit closer instead of a side view. Took all the wires off of it so nothing's obstructing your view. So this is how it would sit in the pack. Your wires would come in here, your 120 from the house, or depends on if you have it 240. But if you have a problem with your pump, if you've tested everything and you have a pump problem, there's another good way of testing your volts to see if you have volts coming here. If it's going to be a board problem, you're going to test the fuses, you're going to test everything. So this is another way of testing to see if the pump's, what's going on with the pump. Because sometimes your tub might be buried in the hot tub. So instead of trying to get to the back of the pump, and this is a good way of doing it. So you're gonna have the plugins that look like this. So Balboa has this, and there's a couple other ones that have this. Now if you don't have this style, you're gonna have to test it from behind the pump. So you go look at the wire. You don't want to test at the ground. So whatever way it goes in. In that way. So when he goes one way in, okay, so don't go by what you see here, go by what yours is. So if yours is plugged in like this, okay, you're gonna have to disconnect it, and in whatever way it's sitting in like this, you want to test. This is your 120. You want to test the black and the white. So here it skips the one, right? So you want to go for where it was plugged in. You want to go here, which would be black, getting in the center pin, and you want to go white, which you skip one. You don't want to go on the bottom here. That's ground. So you want to put it in there. Okay. So those are the leads like that. So you want to test it. So between the white and the black, you should get 120. Now, if you have a red in there, say, just picture you have a red in there. What you do is you keep it on the neutral, which is the white. You take the black, where it was sitting in the black, put it in the second one, if it was red. So there would be white-red, and you should get 120. If you go white-red, which is I am right now, white-red, 120. White-black, move back over. White-black, 120. Now, if you go here, you test all those, and you don't have no power here, no volts here, then you're going to have a board issue. A lot of times it's your fuse. So if you got to this point where you have to test this, it's going to be the board. Because you should already test the fuse. That's the most simple thing to do, is test the fuse that coincides to that. Now I've taken out, no, I've only taken out one fuse there, video. But this is how you test all these. So whatever this is pump 1, this is a circ pump, this is an ozonator, this is pump 2 or blower, and this is just AV. Normally it's just like another pump or something like that. But most of the time you'll have 2 pumps, or maybe 2 pumps and a circ pump. The ozonators here, most ozonators are 120. The pump, it could be, circ pumps are, sometimes they're 230, but most of the time they're 120. So just go by what the wires that are plugged in. So don't pull them all out at a time. Just take one at a time and then test each one. Stay away from the ground. So wherever this is plugged in, stay away from that spot. Because sometimes you might have it go like this, sometimes like this, but avoid this ground. Now if you've tested here and you had a problem with the pump, you've tested here and you got voltage and stuff like that, and your pump's still not working right, you might want, instead of assuming that it's the board itself, you got to do other tests, because this is the most expensive thing to replace, is the circuit board. So you're going to test the fuses, you're going to test this. You say you got voltage here, you're going to have to test the pump. You have to get to it, right? So get to the pump, you're going to have to test the capacitor in the back of the pump, or it could be just seized, but you're going to test the capacitor. And I'll link that down below also, the how to test the capacitor on the pump. Now, if this video helped you out, make sure you hit that like button down below. Share it once in a while if you know anybody that has a pool or a hot tub. And we'll see you on the next one.